was great, man. We had stayed in contact. I first met him when he came in and did Husky Harris in NXT, and I followed his career. And when he was doing the whole Bray Wyatt thing, I thought it was so brilliant and so smart and so different, and loved the stuff he was doing. And it was so great collaborating with him and talking about stuff because, you know, I had this whole broken Matt Hardy lore, and he had the whole Wyatt compound and the Wyatt family lore, and just we started interacting on stuff. And there was a point where Vince liked us together. It was cool because Vince allowed us to do a Hardy Compound cinematic match in the Ultimate Deletion, which I had with him. And the lake cleansed him, and he was a good guy now. And like, we were a team and won the tag team titles. Like, we had these great ideas. Bray wanted to say, I don't have any family. You know, my house was burned down by Randy Orton, as it was his compound or whatever. So I don't have any family. So he wanted to come to the Hardy compound and try and be a part of us. And he had this real cool idea where he just wanted to come like with a stick, with like a bandana tied on. It was like a, you know, like you envision a hobo would be like in a cartoon or something. He said, I come and it's just me with a couple of my, you know, earthly possessions. And then I have a monkey man with me. He said, which is a guy that like walks like a monkey but can bend over and do all these tricks. The monkey man is my best friend. And then I get to the Hardy compound, and then they, like, all the kids are bullying me. Like King Maxwell said, hey, you gotta wash the dishes, you gotta earn your keep around here, and all this stuff. And then he works his way up, and like we become close friends. But Vince like would stick us out, and he had us on TV having like 3-4 minute matches every single week. And I think Broken Matt, Woken Matt, and Bray Wyatt, we needed to be in like remote situations, strange areas, and kind of play into the gimmick. We needed to be treated more like novelties, as opposed to what we're doing. And Bray totally agreed with that. So I don't think Vince got that. It just, some things Vince doesn't get, you know, and especially as we all get older, it becomes a little more challenging to stay locked in with what's cool and in the pulse of what's cool and whatnot. So Bray, that year I spent with him is one of the most fun years of my life that I had in wrestling. So it was really, really cool. And it was great to have him close to him. And I think about this all the time, and still, in many, many ways, it doesn't feel real that he's not with us anymore.
Absolutely.
You know, because it was just such a sudden and tragic thing. It just was so heartbreaking. One of the most creative and brilliant minds I've ever dealt with in wrestling.